Frodo. Good. Ready? Go. Second foot down. Left foot. It's all about the strike and the roll of the hips and trying to roll those hips now and get him high. Ready? Go. Come on, run with him, David. Run with him, David. You're right there. Nice job, Mitchell. Now, Mitchell, hit it. I know we haven't done any drills. We'll catch him up in the summer. Hit him, lock him, sit down. Get that head back, get those shoulders back, and fight. It's all about leverage, and you being short, get my hands on him. Now leverage is mine.
Hi, I'm Neely Cottle, Calvary varsity cheerleader, and this is Coach Bachman. We have a few questions for you, Coach Bachman. The lift-a-thon was a huge success this year, breaking previous school records. What do you attribute this year's tremendous success to?
Well, I think number one, you've got to go to the kids themselves and the effort that they put in, the commitment that they had, showing up each and every day and putting in the work to get the opportunity, obviously, to lift the weight that they lifted. And then it doesn't hurt to have a good coaching staff that knows what they're doing and gets them in a position to do that. So, combination of those two, but most of the young men themselves making up their mind to get themselves ready.
It was very obvious this past year that Weston Stillhammer played a big part on both offense and defense. How do you replace him as a signal caller on defense, and even more importantly, how does this change your defense this upcoming year?
Well, thank God I don't have to worry about a lot of that because that's Coach Alexander's problem. But to try and answer your question, you don't replace those great ones. It's one of those things. They're great while they're here and not so great when they're gone. But that's what it's all about. People are always coming and people are always leaving. So Weston is a great young man and did a great job for us. We won't be able to replace him. But I know Chance Sylvia is the guy that's there right now, and I know he has every thought in his mind that he's going to try and make people forget who Weston was. The tall order, but that's what you want out of the young players.
This year, you lost a hoss of a lineman in Jordan DePraying, as well as several others. How do you see the O-line shaping up this year?
Actually, I think we're going to be quite good. Number one, we've got a couple guys returning that have Jace Young and Mitchell Joyner that have both played before, so you anchor it down with that. We're going to move some guys over from defense that we've never done before that have a lot of ability, but overall, the bottom line is just goes back to the hard work of the young men getting themselves ready. But Jordan certainly is another young man that, we're bringing up all these ones I'm losing. But a great young man, wish him nothing but success as he continues his career in talent.
He's back, quarterback, and quarterback. This year, you have 3 different quarterbacks competing for a roster spot. Do we have a front runner yet? And what do you think each one has to offer for this Calvary team?
What you just said is we do have a competition going on right now, but I think Jake Bartley is pretty solid number one right now. We got Corey Henderson right on his tail, so to speak. But what we're going to do this year a little bit more than we did last year. And of course, you just always try to adapt to the talent that you have. But these guys are a little bit more runners than say Daniel was last year, and so we're going to try and develop around that. But you got to remember we got Orlando and some other guys back there that can really run that football. So we're going to try and run the football a little bit more this year than we probably have in the past. But as far as the quarterback spot goes right now, it's Jake Bartley's job to lose.
Last year, we saw Orlando Bradford show up and surprise all of us with his play, especially in the West Monroe game. Who do you think will be a surprise player to watch this year that is not on the radar yet?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know that I've got an answer for that. I think Zach Cozen has had a great off-season. And really have been a shock to me, a pleasant shock, is the fact that he has a lot of ability on offense, which I really didn't know about. And so he's going to be able to play on both sides of the ball. And it's not something that, I'll be honest with you, when we were in January heading into our off season, I even thought was going to be available to us. So I think him, and then I think getting Jordan Kennedy back healthy. Jordan played hurt all last year. He's a great kid, tough kid. Fought through the injuries, but an injury-free year by him could mean a lot of points for us.
Well, thank you for your information, Coach Bachman.
Thank you. You did a great job.
Well, there you have it, Calvary fans. You heard it from Coach Bachman yourself. We'll see you this Friday night at the spring game against Ruston.
Good job.
To my mother, to my father, it's your son or it's your daughter. I might scream.